And another question, but I think you've already covered this, is
Yeah.
we have heard a lot about the enhancement of the whole body, and then are there any ways of enhancing the body through other than medication, which I think you pretty much covered.
Yeah. Eat
right.
They eat right, they correctly eat, and the exercise.
Perfect. Yeah.
Is one of the most important aspects, not only for the children, it's for everybody. And one of the most important problem is that we produce a problem in our body. Thank God gives to us a perfect body. But the problem is that we are eating things, sometimes eat something that is not good, or eat too much. Fatty acids and some drinks, but too much sugar, and that's produced that our body started to have problems, and in the time gonna have problems. So the most important is eat correctly, and make exercise, and this is the most important. And for the other side, I will tell you, these devices is important and very nice to use it, but I cannot say to all people, okay, forget about all medications, forget about other doctors. No, I'm just going to tell you that this device is going to help at your problem, and maybe in the time going to decrease the medication. But only the doctor can say stop the medication or continue the medication or change the medication. But these devices can help too much to all people in his problems. And you're going to see, but when in the time, after time, use it, you're going to see decrease the medication, or maybe can change medication or avoid medication. But only the doctor can say when finish or when change. That's I said, but they're going to help you too much in all the problems.
I'm really glad you mentioned about the diet, because for over 30 years now I've stopped eating white flour and white sugar, and I buy organic foods and 30–40% raw foods. So it's diet, exercise, and the machines. With those three things, only those three things, I've been able to take people's health from down here up to the ceiling level.
Yes.
If they just want to use the machines, we can go so high, but when they change the diet, we can take them much farther. So I'm really thankful that you mentioned that, because a lot of people won't even say that they got to change the diet. So thank you for saying
for
that.
the other side, remember, we are the example of our children. If I put in my table something, I don't know, if I put in my table
white bread and cookies and cake and candy.
Yeah, and the children gonna eat this.
Right.
And when he become older, he's gonna use it continuously, because he's seen in his family. And if I don't do it exercise, I cannot say to my children, do it exercise.
Right.
But the most important is the example that we make in the house. And that starts with the correct alimentation, the exercise, and they use it some things, but it will be very nice in after. For that, I'm considered myself. I am the example for my children, for my wife, for everyone. And after, my children are gonna say, Father, you tell me don't eat too much, and you eat. Okay. I've done it back. But he's right. I love it.
In fact, you can't even find sugar in our house, so my kids don't get it. So they've learned from me that this is how I eat, and that's how they eat, at least when they're at home.
Yeah.